What's up, my brothers? Assalamu alaikum. And we are here at the 24 Hours of Teesside.
Banging. You didn't even introduce yourself?
Oh. That's been intro. That's so weird.
Do you have to do the hair flick every time?
Yeah.
The British 24 Hours is the only event in the UK where rental karts take to the track at the same time as owner karts. This 24-hour race is the most demanding in the country, not only due to the mental stress of 90-minute stints while overtaking slower karts, but also physically demanding due to how bumpy the circuit is. 2 years ago we won the clubman class of the 24 Hours, and now we are shooting for the pro class title. But before the race, me and the lads had some testing footage to review.
Alright lads, what's going on over here?
Doing some great analysis. Ooh, here's Sajid Gennady.
Oh, I did go for a move here on
Wait. What is Milky Cereal looking for there? You've just got absolutely mobbed there.
His rear end just goes everywhere. I'm just sitting behind just watching this. Saj, your rear end's looser than a
Is that staying in the vlog?
No.
It gets better, right? So
3 wide, 4 wide.
Yeah. Look, I am going for 2 on me.
Gennady, wow.
I didn't know when Saj was braking.
Oh,
Hold on.
yeah, there we go. Oh, he pushed him away, he had to lift out of it.
Having been humiliated by Saj on track, I decided to humiliate Saj's cooking skills.
The ocean put all of them there. I messed up this.
These are fine.
I thought you were good at cooking.
I am.
You were last
I'll be
year.
honest, I was looking at Will's beauty, to be honest.
At the track, the kart was stripped down and now it was time to put on the new livery. This is the front nose of the kart and this is our new sticker kit that I need to somehow stick onto this kart without making it look atrocious. So yeah, we've got a bit of brake cleaner just to clean this so it sticks on nicely. Yeah, let's see how much I mess it up. With the stickers done, I began to stalk a celebrity.
Wow, Rossi's on the video, it's not even saying anything.
Oh, no. Oh.
Way outside the bathroom.
Sorry, wait, the woman's bathroom. Let's just direct ourselves.
Very
That's what I say.
appropriate.
Right, do you want to know the quote of the day?
What?
Do you want to know the quote of the day?
Yeah, go on.
Right. If roll off in hard, then let's have it.
I think everyone will understand exactly what that means. Also, did someone tell you those sunglasses look good?
Oh yeah, thank you. Hashtag keep it greasy. Hashtag keep it greasy.
I now spotted a rather lonely teammate.
I thought you looked really nice and lonely, sitting trackside.
I am fucking nice.
Are you planning what you're doing into turn 1?
Nah, I'm just planning what I'm doing in my life.
With just one night left before the 24-hour race, the lads went shopping and of course acted like the sophisticated and professional degree graduates that we all were.
Yo. Do that again. Oh, hold on. No.
No, that was awful.
That was a good click.
No, it was awful.
Oh, good, right.
There you go.
10 tries later. Shit, man. Shit. There we go.
Black sheep, have you any?
Yeah.
Why do you have the box?
Look, who needs a bag when you've got a box?
We've just got to the track. Ocean Will already here. It's 5 minutes to qualifying and there is absolutely nowhere to park. We've had to park so far away from the circuit to walk in. We've got one car near the track, so we're going to put all of our stuff into that car later. But for now, let's just focus on quali.
With qualifying underway, Ocean got ready to take to the circuit. However, he was soon back into the pits because we, like a bunch of bubbling buffoons, forgot to put his transponder on the go-kart.
So we had a little bit of drama to start off qualifying. We forgot to put the transponder on because it wasn't in the box with all of the stuff to get ready. We had given it to Howard to charge it, and then we completely forgot all about it. So yeah, what is my camera doing? But yeah, transponder's on now, so let's see what his lap times are like. You look like a chicken. So there's just been an announcement that the fuel bay is about to close with 15 minutes to go, and we were all sure that it was closing 5 minutes before. Every single team thought that the fuel bay was closing 5 minutes before the end, and no, they've just clarified it. So it is 5 minutes before the end. Everyone's getting in pandemonium because they thought we have to pit now to fuel up in qualifying, but thankfully it's okay.
The refueling fiasco meant that a bunch of teams had pitted early and ended their qualifying. Ocean had only put in 2 laps so far, and he was steadily working his way up through the field. The tow from the 433 pulled us up to 5th, but we were unable to improve beyond that, and Ocean pitted to end our qualifying session.
Good job, Ocean.
I had one really good lap, and then when he let me get through, he lifted off. He lifted off through the wiggles and brake checked me through the wiggles. Instead of like, and he let me through like that twice, where he chucked off in the head, and I'm like, then I went, and then I was like, I'm not giving him a toe then. You know what I mean? Like, Are you gonna ask me any questions?
No.
Okay.
I'm just going to stare into your eyes with the camera.
I'll stare into the camera with my eyes.
Yo, team manager, where did we qualify?
I don't know, Jeff. I actually don't know.
If we have a full course yellow in this window here, but if there's the opportunity, we do tyres and brakes. There is a safety car, but the safety car is not for full course yellow. The safety car is to recover carts that can be pushed back to the pit lane. Okay. So it means there's going to be less full course yellows, because if someone runs out of fuel, they're just going to push them back to the pit lane. Penalties are ridiculous. And 5 laps of crashing into the pit barriers. So just 5 lap penalties. So just go easy. Don't do that.
Car is all set up. We've done some final things, so we've taped this together because that sometimes breaks. We've also put tape here around the grub screws so that the grub screws can't come off as easily. So hopefully that that duct tape stays on, and yeah, we're ready to go. We're ready to send Ocean out for the race start. This is how bored you are.
Lads, I am dying of thirst.
You know what? This is going to take all day. This will be a 24-hour video in of itself. You're going to send us into turn 1, Jake?
Right.
How good's your running skills?
See, won't we?
No jump starts, yeah?
No, big lap penalty.
I only jump into the car, baby.
I think, Ocean, what you do, run over to their car, turn their engine off, then jump in our car and go.
Okay.
Do you know what happened at BKC 24 hours? Some muppet jumped into the wrong car.
Who?
I thought you were the same one of you. No, but I was like stood next to the lads I was with on the grid. We all had like blue NASAs, and I'm like, just remember which cart you need to get in, boy.
Starting in 5th. I now know where we're starting.
With everything prepared, we were ready for the race start.
Everybody making their way across the track cleanly. We've had no incidents so far. Everybody is in the karts and they are away and racing and heading down to grid bench for the first time.
Contact on the front straight, 690 didn't get off to a very quick start in the higher class, and it was nearly 4 wide as they came past us on the start-finish line first time round. Oh, and there is a spinner through turn 1 as well. 2 spinners towards the back end of the higher kart class.
A good start saw us in P3 by the end of the opening lap, and Ocean continued to impress us.
So Ocean has just made his way up into second. He's driving absolutely out of his mind right now, but there's a big gap to the 43 leading, so he needs 2-3 really big laps. We've got the 42 behind, so hopefully work together, we catch the 43, and then we've got a 3-kart group where 2 of the karts in our group aren't in our class, so we can just pull away from everyone else. That's the plan right now, but Ocean's going to need a mega lap, and he's oh my god, Ocean is on fire right now.
Ocean then saw a golden opportunity to do something outrageous.
Final corners there. That last lap, that was a change, was it? Was that
was a change for the lead.
15 goes through on the inside into rib bend. An opportunistic move, really. Got the run out of turn number 1, and then inside at rib bend to take the lead. This is super close for the race lead, though, at the moment, as 15 takes this race lead into the traffic again now, and into our view again on the back straight.
So what we're going to see is...
On another change.
And Focus has taken the lead back.
Despite momentarily taking the lead, a battle on circuit was not ideal, so we had to cool him down and play the long game.
Okay, Ocean, don't fight. We need to try to pull away from the cars behind. No fighting, let's just work together. So we've dropped down to 5th position now, but I think we're just struggling through the traffic more than other teams are. Anyway, P5's okay, long race ahead.
Ocean pitted after a fantastic opening stint, but sadly there was bad news. We were refused fuel and we were all very confused as Ocean had to go back out and make his pit stop again.
We found a perfect time to pit, but unfortunately the 433 decided that they wanted to sabotage us and load us into tyre barriers. So for some reason they were allowed to fuel, we weren't. We've had to go back out and now we're trying to find a window to pit, so our race is being completely screwed and we've lost about 2 laps as a result of this, or 1 lap. So yeah, we need to be able to fuel him, otherwise we're going to run out of fuel now. So we're going to have to pit in traffic.
Yusuf, what happened?
I don't know, we're telling him to box, he's not boxing, he can't box, I don't know, we'll find out when he comes back in. I don't know where we are, I don't know how much time we've lost. Who the hell knows? We've got to extend our first stint, I guess, so maybe that's a positive.
Despite the added drama of radios not working well, there was even more drama to come.
We've been arguing, speaking to the marshals, trying to, you know, get to the bottom of this. We've looked at the live timings, and when we crossed the line, we were ahead of the 433, but the lap before, we were behind. So Ocean wouldn't have overtaken us full course yellow. So what we are pretty sure happened is we went into the pits before the 433 did, and because they're in the slow full course yellow line, we were able to get past them. The 433 then decided to box. 1 second. I can hear you clearly. So the 433 then decided to box, and obviously now they're behind us, and they hit us into the barriers. What the marshals are saying is Ocean cut in front of the 433, locked the brakes, hit the tyre barriers, and then the 433 hit. So obviously there's no way to prove who is right in this situation, and we've not really been able to speak to Ocean fully about it, so we can't be sure either. But what wasn't right was that we got denied fuel and then got given a 5-lap penalty because that's an extra penalty. So we spoke to them and we managed to get our 5-lap penalty reduced. So I think it was then a 3-lap penalty because then with what we got denied, it kind of evens out, and it's still a massive penalty. So now we're just completely out of the race at the moment, but it's a long way to go. So it's really annoying that an hour and a half into the race, we are so far back.
Whilst the race leaders ran into some mechanical issues with a bent steering column, we got ready for our second pit stop.
We are getting ready for our second pit stop, well technically our third pit stop. We know who's doing weights, we know who's doing the chain loop, we know who's starting engines, we know what our roles are, so hopefully we don't mess anything up. So let's have a nice clean pit stop.
With Ocean out of the kart, we could finally figure out what happened.
I'm really sorry,
No, if he rear-ended you, he rear-ended you.
Yeah, it was, I mean, I knew it was a cheeky move to go and talk to cars. They gave us 1 more lap back. Yeah. We still got a 2-lap penalty.
And we got made to stop in the pits as well, so it's 3 laps. All we have to do is just pit behind other people and put them in the tyre barriers, and it's fine.
Hello, Yusuf.
Oh, we're about to do a pit stop. Will's about to come in.
Will had been a little rocket out on track, so we rewarded him with a little drink.
Well! Hold that. Wait, you're fucking flying.
And with that, Will flew off to get ready for his second stint. Will was up to 14th before his pit stop and putting in some seriously quick lap times as he overtook our rivals of the 22 and 125 out on circuit, even if he was a few laps behind. As Will neared the end of his second stint, we were back up into the top 10 and running in 8th place, just 1 lap behind the next pro team.
We had a full course yellow about 5 minutes before we wanted to pit Will, and we tried to pit Will in that, but it went red, so they closed off the pit lane, and there's been a bit of a nasty accident, and I think Dom Needham's involved, which is Ike's dad, so hopefully he's okay. It looks quite serious because they've had 2 ambulances out, so I think there might be another car as well involved. So red flag, but we also have to start thinking about what we're going to do once this red flag ends. We've got about 10 minutes left in the tank, so normally at the end of a red flag it's going to go to full course yellow, so we might pit under that full course yellow and sneak in a tyre change as well, just to get it all out of the way. It'll save us a bunch of time, and it might even gain us a lap if we're really smart about this. So randomly during this red flag, we bumped into a driver from another team who saw what happened to Ocean at the end of the first stint, and he essentially said Ocean decided to come into the pits. Alfie in the 433 got pissed off, came in behind him, and then just sent Ocean into a tyre barriers. But obviously the marshals at Teesside saw something completely different. So obviously, you know, they can't see everything, but what's annoying is when they haven't seen it fully, or they're a bit unsure, and then they are adamant that something that didn't happen happened. That's what's annoying, and that's what shouldn't be happening. If mistakes are made, but yeah. So yeah, we're just 3 laps behind where we should be, and it's not our fault whatsoever, because now we've had that confirmed, and confirmed as well by other people, let's just say.
As the red flag ended, there was a flurry of karts into the pits, which meant that we had to keep Will out on circuit for a few more laps. But eventually we found a window with a nice empty pit lane, and Kieran jumped into the kart. Kieran came out of the pits in 8th, and the gap up to the 125 in 4th didn't look too massive.
Little update, the 433 has just got a black flag, so really unfortunate for them that they got a black flag. Probably someone outbraked themselves, hit a tyre barrier, and they unfortunately collected that driver. So just really gutted for them. So we are currently in P8, and we are just 15 seconds behind 7th, who are 4th in class, and then it's another 40 seconds up to 6th. So we're only 2 laps off the race lead, so yeah, really good at the moment, and just need to keep on chipping away at those deficits. But Kieran's doing a really good job putting in some good laps. That's what we can really ask for.
Kieran was now up to 7th place and just 1 lap behind the 3rd place of the 433, who had punted us into the tyre barrier. Just a few minutes later and the 433 was into the pit, but sadly it wasn't a mechanic, just a tyre change. A boy can keep dreaming. Kieran had climbed to an impressive 5th as he trundled back into the pits.
Pits have done, Josh is out taking over from Kieran, so yeah, really good. Did a 2-minute 15 pit stop. We've come out about 30 or so seconds behind the last clubman that's ahead of us, which would take us to P5 overall. Let's see how Josh does. He's never been in this kart before. He's been obviously in many VPAP karts, but he's not tested our kart this weekend, so a bit of a trial by fire for him. There's more drama. We've had a full course yellow about 2 minutes after we pitted Josh, so we just missed out on, you know, an amazing window to pit and change tyres. So we just missed out on what could have been, you know, liquid gold, really. We're now 18 seconds behind 5th, who is, you know, the leading clubman, and then it's 40 seconds up to the 433, our nemesis. However, they have changed their tyres, we haven't, but we're a bit ahead of them in terms of how far we're going in the pits, so probably we're just under 2 minutes behind them if we can get a really clean pit stop. So yeah, let's see what Josh can do. So we're just over 9 hours into the race. Josh is getting towards the end of his stint. He's got about 15 laps to go. He's done a decent job, but everyone else has put on their new tyres now because we're past 1/3 of the way through the race. We've extended hoping that we'd get a full course yellow to make the tyre change. We've needed to take risks with where we are. It's not worked. The pace is a bit down because we are on those older tyres. But it does mean that for the rest of the race, we're going to have better tyres than everyone else. So it's not terrible, but it's not ideal. Again, we're playing for that full course yellow, we're playing for that safety car, but if we don't get it, we don't get it.
Our full course yellow dream sadly never materialised, so we pitted Josh and Kieran went back out to make full use of the brand new tyres and brake pads. But of course, there was drama to come.
What's going on, Yusuf?
So he just came on the radio frantically, couldn't really understand what he's saying, and then I just started hearing, no brakes, no brakes, no brakes. So we don't know if a brake pad's fallen out or if it's just glazed over, but if you're saying no brakes, then there's definitely something wrong. He's in the pit.
Oh, it's bad.
Mr. MS Lucas himself now had to quickly figure out what was wrong with our go-kart. It turned out that the brakes were fine, but Big Boss Man found that we had somehow lost all of our brake fluid. What the fuck?
Oh dear. Oh dear. It's just your luck, isn't it, Kieran?
Came sailing into the pit lane. I got pulled off.
I was going to say, you would. Oh, right. Go back, mate. Go! Hello, Will. How are we? So good.
With another 2 laps lost, we had dropped down to 9th, and we were now nearly 4 laps down on the 125. I swear 24-hour races at Teesside just hate us.
A little update for everyone. We got secured the goods. That is food.
I like how just looking at your chin.
Oh, hello. Me and Will are gonna have, it's a bit of a gamble because one of them I put chili sauce in, the other one is garlic mayo.
You're gonna find out mid-stint, Will, if you have that chili or not.
The man, the myth, the legend.
The cold cereal.
What is your favourite cereal?
Oh, have you heard of Just Right? The Kellogg's speciality. It's a bit like fruit and fibre, but it's better. Bit crunchier.
Yeah.
And it's got dried dates and stuff in it. Evening cereal, like a late night snack, crunchy nut cornflakes. Bog standard works everywhere just right. You got a long day ahead, then some porridge with some raisins in there. Quality.
Don't win anymore, but we're gonna keep on winning. You mean I'm gonna do so much driving, you're gonna get tired of driving? I'm gonna say no more driving. Yo, one fellas, it's your boy Milky Cereal here. One, yeah, one lads. Hey, well. We've been given permission by Team Captain Ocean Beach that I'm going to quadruple stint, right? So we're going to do one stint, and I'm not going to die, then I'm going to do another stint, I'm going to feel like dying, then I'm going to do a third stint, and then I'm going to die, but then I'm going to do a fourth stint while dead, and then I'll get dragged out of the car, and who's going after the Ocean? Me. Ocean! He's going after it. He's going to take my dead body out of the car and it's going to put me in the hearse that's parked outside on the gravel.
What's your thoughts on Yusuf? Quadruple stint?
I have many thoughts on Yusuf. I got it right now.
Josh was now into the pits from 7th place and I jumped into the car. Only 30 seconds behind 6th, but another 2 laps behind 5th overall.
Yusuf has come in for his first pit stop. Unfortunately, we lost radio communication with him, but it's all been resolved, thankfully, with the pit board that you can see right over there. But yeah, Yusuf's doing pretty good at the minute. P6, lap times are looking pretty decent. Gap, unfortunately, to the car ahead is 3 laps, so we've got a shift and a half to do here, Yusuf.
As I continued to trundle around in P6, Will was getting a luxurious sleep with a novel face mask.
Is everyone getting their beauty sleep? That's proper beauty sleep. A hat or a hood of some description. It's a look. I'll say that much. I've seen worse at racetracks, to be fair.
What is that?
I don't actually know.
It's like the kind of thing you put your arm in as a temporary sling. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, if it keeps your head warm. He seems to be very comfortable.
I think it's trying to keep your eyes shielded from the light.
So my stint is over. About halfway through my second stint, the lads asked me, "Oh, Yusuf, can you triple?" And I kind of thought, "Oh, maybe." And then 2 laps later, I just realised, nah, my neck's going. I can't. So yeah, I need to rest. I maybe have one more stint in me in a few hours. I was also proper arsey when I came in the pits, like just trying to rush to do everything. We had a full course yellow that came out when I was going through the last part of the circuit. I thought comms weren't working, so I had no way to check. I saw one car coming in front of me and figured it's worth it, and turns out I was third in the queue, so we got to the fuel barrels and without having to wait or anything. Went a bit too fast in the pits because I just forgot rules in the moment. We're running in 6th place, 4th in class, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, yeah, 4th in class, but we're 3 laps down, and the top 3 in class are all separated by less than a lap, so it's those magic 3 laps again coming into play. Is what it is. I didn't feel particularly quick out on circuit, but yeah, not really much more to say other than that. I've just woken up, so I went to sleep for a bit after my stint. instead of before I did. So much for not sleeping. I'm so tired and I'm so cold. The cold is the worst part. Who even cares at the moment? It's done. Will's out, but there's a full course of yellow. So I think we're looking to make our final tyre and brake change now. There's a time for a little bit of oral hygiene, if you know what I mean. I just need to clean your teeth, right? Oh, so out. No mental energy left. No physical energy left. I can't even talk English right now, so I have two possible more. Good morning, I've just woken up. There's just over 4 hours left in the race. Oh my god, it's 8 AM. I've just woken up. We were 6th overall, but Paragon have pitted, so now we're up. Oh, they've just done a normal pit stop. So now we're up to 5th overall, which means we are 3rd in class. But I think we've just steadily chipped away and Paragon must have had an issue of some sort. I'm smiling, but I'm not really that happy. It's just kind of commiseration more than anything. A little bit more drama. The 433 has had a bit of a nightmare pit stop. We are a lap behind them. So I don't know if we're a lap or nearly 2 laps behind them. My brain's not working. We might just try to play it really safe out on circuit. So we hold on to this third. Maybe we push to try to go for second. I've just confirmed we are just over a minute behind the 433 with 3 hours to go. We're lapping quicker as well. We're slowly chipping away at that gap. 2 pit stops to go for both of us. We can do this.
Kieran was back in the pits and Josh was now heading out for the penultimate stint of the race.
Pit stop done, 2 minutes 22, so we could have been a few seconds faster. I've also just found out that when we did our last brake stop, we didn't have new brake pads. So we found one new brake and the other one's the old brake pad, so we've got one side that's fresh and the other side that isn't, so we're not sure if the brakes are going to last either to the end. So as Ocean said, they're literally running on hopes and dreams at the moment. We're just giving it everything to go for second now. It's not about trying to keep third, we're going for second. If we break down, Paragon, you're welcome. We have got just over 2 hours remaining in the race. The 433 has made their pit stop. We both have 1 pit stop to do to get to the end of this race. We are literally just under a lap behind them, so we're right in front of them on circuit. 2 hours to go, so nothing's really changed much in the last 40 minutes or so. So hopefully this is the point where we can start to break clear a bit. I mean, Josh is doing a good job, but the 433 is also putting in some pretty good laps now. This isn't a case of trying to hunt them down, this is just making sure that we're close enough to them so if they have an issue, we can take advantage of it.
Is currently out on track. Currently we're P3 in class. A couple of the carts ahead do still need to pit, so we'll see how it goes. There it is. Yes, lads! What a move! Come on, Yusuf! Go on, Yusuf! Come on, Yusuf! There he is. Come on, Yusuf!
The 2025 British 24-hour race. The top step of the podium goes to MS Soko selecting the 43.
Yes! Yes!
finished, and I had to do, I think, about 40 minutes with a broken seat, and this is how it got in the end. So we've got this part of the seat is broken, then down here it's going through to the bottom, and over here you can see the chain and the clutch coming through. So the whole seat was doing this, and I'm going through a corner like leaning forward so I don't lean on the seat and break it more.
You can see a little bit of wear there.
So I might need to get another shoe. And because at the end I had to go slower, we literally made it to the end with about 2 laps of fuel left in the tank. So I think we would have done it even if I didn't have to slow down so much. Josh, you've not been on the vlog yet. Do you want to give a show of what's happened?
Well, basically, during my stint...
Piss off, Danny. I'm joking, you're right.
During my stint, I was just leaning about, you know, as you do.
Yeah.
To save the body. Then I came in and I thought, that seat looks a bit on its last legs. So then you went out.
Yeah.
And then that happened. And you had to cling on by the steering wheel like a chicken.
Thanks for the heads up that the seat was screwed.
Oh yeah, that's alright. I thought I'd leave you with that difficult task.
So down here we've got the blackest transponder known to man. Hole from the chain and clutch. Seat broken over here. That's how you know you did the 24 hours properly. That is how gone our brakes were at the end of this race.
And one final trophy goes to the fastest lap in the class. It went to the MX Silver Blue, number 15, driven by Ocean Back to 1:12.369.
Well, that does bring our British 24 hours to a close. 3rd place in the Pro class, 5th overall. It could have been a little bit better, but it is what it is. We look to move on, and hopefully next year we can go for an overall top 3. Hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one, which will probably be BPEC at Glendale. But until I do make that journey down to South Wales, make sure you drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Assalamu alaikum.